What up, y'all? So we've been having a few questions come up in the comment section asking if we will ever react to music again. I don't know. I know we went on Juice WRLD and like XX and all that stuff. Like we got used to those artists. I don't know yet because of like how music works on YouTube, copyrights and all that. We may. And then somebody was like, have we thought about this type of content, which we've got to back to today. And we about to find out because we've never done it. So this video is titled, People Are Worried About Justin Bieber. And I have seen a lot of photos going on about Justin Bieber, like what he looks like. So this video is going into details about... I think it was when
he was at Coachella. I think it was Coachella, but he was somewhere.
Yeah. The last thing I saw on him was when he like converted. I wouldn't say converted, but he was performing like at the church and was singing and then saying he was going through and dedicating his life and all that stuff. So, and I guess this has been happening after that. Since that happened, looked like he's just been going downhill. So let's find out, y'all. But if you knew, hit that subscribe.
What is actually going on with Justin Bieber right now? Because fans are sounding the alarm, and not just for drama's sake. The vibes are off, the behavior is erratic, and people are seriously starting to draw comparisons to the whole Aaron Carter situation. And it's honestly getting scary, so without further ado, let's talk about this, you guys. Justin Bieber's recent behavior has people seriously worried, and not without reason. Fans are comparing his current behavior to Aaron Carter's before his passing, and the similarities are kind of unsettling. Now, this all kicked off when Justin posted a picture of himself riding a bike while hitting a bong not too long ago. The internet blew up over this, especially since he's now a dad to his baby Jack Blues. People were calling him out like, bro, be a role model, things of that nature. His team ended up clapping back, saying that he's just tired from sleepless dad nights.
I was literally going to say that. I was going to say he is a new dad. For those of you who don't know, like, if you're a real hands-on dad and you're there 24/7, like, newborn babies, like, they don't sleep as much as you think. So that's the only thing I can think of, like, he's tired. And I mean, I'm not trying to condone it and say it's okay, but I'm just saying, like, it's just weird.
Not even that. I agree with both of your points, and I was about to make a contradicting point on the people. We're concerned, right? But yet, oh, you're a horrible dad. Like, you're not doing your job. Are you concerned about it? But you know what? I always go back to this statement with Chad. When he was skinny as heck, and the internet always bring it up. Y'all made fun of this man because he decided not to let the world know he was sick because he didn't want like people feeling bad for him. Basically, he just wanted to go out the way he wanted to go out. But the internet went in like, oh, he must be on drugs. Like that's the first thing they run to. Y'all do know cancer exists. Y'all do know like sickle cell anemia, like all this type of stuff. Y'all did the same thing with what's her name? The Disney star. I can't think of her name. Like, when I don't know why I can't. Think of her name.
What she look like?
The one that helped make the series with the tapes, the suicide one, Selena Gomez.
Oh,
she got her illness. Her face was blowing up. She was gaining weight. Y'all was on her. Oh, she did like this person.
It was the same thing that they were doing it for Ariana Grande.
Everybody.
She was looking. Everybody. Like, oh my gosh, something's going on. And it's like, y'all don't know.
Y'all can't just go straight to drugs. But they
put celebrities on a pedestal and make them seem like they just know their life. And they don't.
I just hate that the world goes straight to drugs. Everybody ain't on drugs. And Justin Bieber, like, yeah, he
said weed. They caught him smoking weed.
He could be going through stuff.
Yeah.
Not spiraling, but fans weren't convinced. Then came Coachella, and yeah, it only added fuel to the fire. Tons of videos of Justin have been going viral over the last couple of days, and we've got to get into this because it's extremely worrying, you guys.
But then it doesn't make it better when you guys are like recording him, taking pictures of him.
But that's his team, though.
And posting. No, I'm just saying in general. Like, then you guys share and be like, then you guys start talking about it. It's like a domino effect. And this is like.
It could be, too, like they said, that Diddy stuff is a lot. And he is big and a part of that. And maybe it constantly being brought up on his news feed and constantly hearing about it. You got the paparazzi following him around, questioning him.
He did post that. I did see him.
It could be mental, like, messing him up. It really could.
If I'm correct, if I'm not mistaken, he did post one and said, this is how the paparazzis are. And then he, like, showed a video of how, like, crazy
they was outside his house at one point.
And I'm just like, damn, you don't got no room to breathe. Nothing. Go ahead and
blind. So that's probably why he's smoking as much as he's smoking.
Justin was caught on video blazing up right next to his 15-year-old brother, Jackson. He was shirtless, clearly vibing, joint in hand.
He in the joint.
To gently steer Jackson away. The clip gave fans major deja vu of Aaron Carter's erratic public moments. And on top of that, people noticed he was looking rough in other clips as well. But there was also this clip of Justin going around.
He's probably trying to stay up. I don't know. I feel like
I think he's just vibing. I think he hitting the blunt right now again. I think he's just vibing. That's
Sometimes when you smoke a lot, that make you tired. It make you want to. Lord.
On top of that, people notice Justin's been looking rough lately. Super thin, dark circles, kind of just out of it. Insiders are saying his close circle is starting to get nervous again, hinting that he might be slipping. And with his history of depression, Lyme disease, past substance
there you
struggles,
go! Right there! You just contradicted yourself. He has suffered from depression before, Lyme disease. Like, he has stuff going on. So, of course...
And it still goes back to he has a baby, too. If he's involved in his baby's life, is the way it look like it is, he's probably still partying, celebrating, out doing what he's doing. And then he probably up with his baby.
With the baby.
And he probably just not getting sleep.
It's not even that. It just said Lyme disease. And y'all don't know what this man is going through. Y'all don't know what he's feeling or nothing.
Facts feel all too similar, you guys. What's hitting people hardest is how much this mirrors Aaron Carter's spiral. Both were child stars, both battled mental health and industry pressure, and both have had their moments in the public eye where fans could feel something was off.
Have you noticed Justin Bieber's creepy eyes in his latest live stream? No one realizes that he might become the next Aaron Carter. Just last night, Justin Bieber...
Also, I think they have to also realize he's getting older. He's not gonna be that baby face looking kid no more.
Justin Bieber that y'all seen everywhere.
Yeah, he's gonna be older. His body's gonna show what he's doing. As far as like when you lack sleep as an adult, it's gonna show on you. You're not young anymore where it's like...
I think that you bring that point up. I think that's what a lot of people are stuck on. They used to that
this,
baby face,
the
Justin
baby
Bieber.
face, well groomed and all that. Like,
he
but
going
it's
into
like,
his
no,
manhood.
he a man, and now he just probably don't care.
Yeah, he ain't worried about that
So,
during the live stream really worried his fans. In the live stream, his eyes were empty and glazed.
He lit.
Such eyes
he lit.
just like those
that's all it is. He lit.
Dependent on drugs. Fans couldn't help but associate him with Aaron Carter.
And as I mentioned, even though Justin's team says he's doing fine and just focused on family as of a few months ago, the vibes say otherwise now. It's serious, and fans just don't want to see another young celebrity crash and burn.
I understand that.
I didn't know he was that close to us in age. I thought he was a little bit younger.
Or maybe back then, like, he felt like he had a rep to protect because, he was...
Well, a lot of the young performers now, and now you see him
now they're like, I don't care no more. I'm going to do me. I'm not following y'all rules. And now it's like, okay, this is the real me.
Now you see the one they start smoking, they start judging. I'm like, oh, he smoked, they smoke? Oh, they adults.
I mean, he was
they
young.
Adults.
He did have
they
a
adults.
rep to protect his music, he was young. So
they
it's like,
adults
they're not going
now.
to tell you, they're going to, as your PR, they're like, don't do this because, you'll get a bad rep. And so it's like, now he an adult. He a man.
Every time I see him, he's smoking.
That's probably what...
He just getting high.
But if other people do it, that's
Wiz Khalifa and Snoop, they been doing it so long, they bodies, you can't tell they high no more. Justin probably just now crossing over to that phase of, he just high. He high. He high. Some people show highness, some people don't.
I can't understand why they feel it's a red flag.
I see the concern, but it's like every tape y'all show me about him looking depressed or sad, he probably blown out of his mind. That's all it is. That boy is lit.
Too lit.
Others are saying it doesn't matter how the whole world tries to help him if he's going to keep going back to drugs and smoking, and that only he can save himself by wanting to change for the sake of his own betterment. In other moments throughout Coachella, Hailey was spotted alone, and some people just felt sorry for her. She just looked so tired, just over it, and also lonely. All the comments, I kind of feel bad for her. I know that girl just wants to be at home with her.
Then go home with her baby.
Instead, she's babysitting
I mean, if she knows her...
I'm not a Hailey fan at all, however, she truly deserves better. Who the hell needs a guy like Justin anyway? Neither her nor Selena should ever be with a guy that treats them
Girl,
this
you don't
awfully.
know what happens.
That's the internet. The internet always...
You don't know what happens behind closed doors. Secondly, what if, as a girl, you're a man, and maybe they've been stuck in the house so much with the newborn, they feel like, okay, let's get out. But as a mom, she probably still tired too. Like, I don't feel like they really comprehend life.
That's just what the world came to. As content creators ourselves, right? We used to vlog years ago. But we left the vlogging road because this is what you got people that'll see one. They'll see 10 seconds of your life and you think you are the worst parents ever. Like, that's what I'm saying right now. Y'all just see her standing in the club like, what if she lit? You know what I'm saying? You don't even know.
But
let me finish. But I'm saying, like, what if she lit and like she's sitting there like just vibing, right? But then the camera catches that one moment, and then the internet, like y'all saying, y'all running with it right now, like, oh, she need to leave Justin. Like, she just looks like. She's a grown woman at the end of the day. If she felt like she was being any type of mistreated, she has the grown woman tendencies to leave that relationship, take her and her baby out of that situation, and go be her, right? You know what I'm saying? She doesn't have to stay. So I'm going back to what I said earlier. The internet will take one piece. Like, we had a video, right? Let me tell you how the internet works. We had a video years ago. Our son was like 1, 2. right?
I don't know what video you're
You
talking
but
about.
like we had a bag of the hot Cheeto thing.
Oh.
Our son was probably like 2, right? So we're vlogging, right? We in the house. I think I was cooking dinner or something, right? So there was a bag of hot Cheetos like on the table. Our son, at like 3 years old, he was walking, so he's about 3. Walks over, grabs a hot Cheeto in the background, right, and eats it. And then you see him like his reaction as a kid. It's spicy, so he like you know, we see it and like we think, oh, it's funny. Like we take the chip, of course, get him water, but it's funny because like the reaction of a baby, like it's like a baby eating a lemon or something. The internet literally was like, there was like comments, like a comment and it got likes, and people was like, oh, they're horrible parents. Like they let their kids eat hot Cheetos at that young age. Literally, the chip bag was like open on the ottoman, and he just went and grabbed one. And that's what we mean. 1 second of your life can turn you into
Definitely
a horrible person. And we was reading the comment like, what? Like he took a hot Cheeto.
like kids eat these at once.
And then like we fed it to him. Like he wouldn't grab it because it was open. Like
yeah. And we knew he would react like that because he doesn't like spice. Till this day, he's 9 and he still doesn't like spice.
But I brought that up at this point because you could just take, she's just standing, you know, and like, look at the comment that came like, oh, Leaf, that video led up to that much. You read it that much?
10-second video, yep. And it's like, what if she just tired? What if she just? But I'm saying sometimes when you lit, you can either have the spark of energy, or you could have like just like.
Or they could have had a conversation as a couple together. Like, hey, Justin, like she probably like, I don't really want to go out tonight, but I know you need it. You might need it, so I'm gonna go with. You know, you don't know the conversation they had behind, definitely. Or vice versa. She could have been like, I need mommy time. Like, let me just go by.
She get out the house, and that's what sometimes it does take.
You don't want to be. You don't gotta be jumping up and down.
As a new mom, sometimes you just want to go. Sometimes that going out for that drive-through coffee is a moment for yourself. Like that's what you guys fail to realize. I mean, if you're a mom, then you understand it. But I mean, sometimes it's like reach a lot, and it's like
I see the concern. Like you said,
do, of course,
but not that far as they reaching concern.
Yeah.
Feel so bad for her. By herself is kind of sad. All of her social media fans also picked up on something a little odd with Hailey Bieber's earlier post. She shared a bunch of sweet pictures with her son Jack, but Justin was totally MIA. This was all as of yesterday, and then Justin posted his own photo of Jack, but Hailey wasn't in that one either. So it's very interesting. Naturally, people started wondering if everything was okay between them, but it doesn't stop there. Outside of the Coachella buzz, Justin's also been in the news for clashing with paparazzi.
I don't blame him.
Just a few weeks ago, he went off on photographers outside a coffee shop in Palm Springs,
where
he was
coffee.
all up in their faces, being like, money, 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 money. That's all you guys care about, and he was crashing out.
I don't blame him.
Money, 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 money. Money, get out of here, bro.
Exactly, it's annoying. Imagine someone with a camera in your face all day, every day.
And they still there.
Get out of here. All you guys want is money. Money, 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 money. Money, money, money.
And if he hit one of y'all suing. That's the sad part.
Money. That's all you care about? Money?
I wouldn't say that.
All you care about, guys, is money. You don't care about people. Only money. Only money. No people. You don't care about human beings. Go. Go.
He's not crashing out. He's calm too. Like that's a calm voice. Like that's not. And that's probably why he walking around so lit. Honestly, if you really think he like, to avoid y'all, I'm gonna get lit as possible. Not even deal with y'all. Cause he don't even look lit right here. Like he look normal. He probably like, bro, I can't even get coffee. Like, and I hate because I've heard these comments too. Well, you chose the celebrity life. That's what it come with. We okay. When you come a celebrity, we know. But every day paparazzi following y'all don't even like.
And they're in your face.
You know what? Some of these people don't even like certain people following them on Instagram. Y'all block them. So don't talk about him like, oh, but that's what he didn't choose. He just got famous. And nobody wants to be followed around. He want to get coffee. That's all he want to do. What if this is his moment? I just need this 5 minutes to get some coffee.
Can't be cooped in the house all day.
Messed up.
This
but Kanye West crashed out. Y'all let him do it.
Nowhere though, you guys. It's been building, as I mentioned. Back in February, people were already side-eyeing Justin's appearance at Hailey's Road pop-up, where he was seen swaying, grinning a little too much, and overall just looked kind of out of it. I mean, just look at his body language here.
Bro is literally chilling.
I don't get it. Y'all reach.
Add that to a streak of emotional Instagram posts, and the pieces are starting to feel like part of a much bigger picture.
He's very high.
It's just weird as hell. I keep seeing all of these videos of him at Coachella. They say he's been there for like 2 weeks. He's 31 years old. He's got a newborn, which is 9 months old. He's over at Coachella, shirt off, skinny as hell. He looks like he's skinny as...
Skinny, though.
And he looks like he's rolling I mean, he's rolling. I know what rolling looks like. Just wandering through the crowds by himself. I mean, just like looks like he's rolling. And he's surrounded by the same types of people that they say did crazy things to him when he was a kid. Those are the same people, okay? They go to Coachella. These are the same people in Hollywood. We all know what they do, and what they take, and how they have fun. He's a dad. He's 31. Okay, if he was in his 20s, I'd be like, okay, he's in his 20s. But when you get into your 30s, it's time to take responsibility. It's time to, accept that you made mistakes in your past and try to become a wiser person. So what the fuck is up with Justin Bieber? And Hailey Bieber, was she just hanging out at home raising the kid by herself? I watch her videos and she seems so put together. What the
2 weeks?
Justin's spokesperson at the time had went on to criticize the ongoing chatter about his well-being, calling it exhausting and pitiful, and shows that despite the obvious truth, people are committed to keeping negative, salacious, harmful narratives alive.
Because that's all that sells. They're not gonna sell nothing else for me.
So because he's
how much? Okay.
But when other celebrities go out
I know
on
a bunch
tours
of them that
and
do it.
all this other
Act the
stuff,
fool.
and their kids are at home, it's okay. But because he goes to Coachella with his girl, I don't understand it. And even if he does go to Coachella by himself, obviously his wife is fine with it. Like who is he to kind of, in a sense, how do you say, like, dictate what is wrong and what is right?
Drake had a whole...
Just because you're 31 and you're in Coachella, like,
Drake's whole son was hidden his whole career till what? Last year, 2 years ago, we found out he had a kid.
You know, I don't know.
He do got a son. That is his son.
That was when he was. I don't know how long it's been.
Yeah, but I'm saying that he do have a son. I'm not talking about the daughter. I don't know about that, but I'm saying his son, right? Adonis. He barely started coming out talking about it. Y'all didn't call him a hurtful father. Y'all didn't see photos with him, with his son. But Drake got fans all over the place.
But they want to.
They pick and choose which celebrity they want to pick out. Which one he can't go party. Like he's 31, so it's an age cutoff. We know there's hella celebrities still out there clubbing and partying. Y'all don't say nothing.
And their kids be at home
with their nanny or whatever y'all want to call it. Like they out partying all the time. Y'all just following Justin around, trying to figure out what he doing. That's crazy. But yet this is my point I was gonna make before I brought up Drake. When he was in church giving his life and singing upstage, how much of y'all covered that press? Like he said, negativity sells. When he was in church on stage singing and doing something positive, I saw maybe 2 or 3 videos. This is everywhere.
I just don't know how you being at Coachella doesn't make you a good father. That's just beyond me.
On March 16, Justin shared a raw, all-caps message about his battle with hate and how bottling it up made him feel like he was drowning. He opened up about being taught as a kid that he wasn't allowed to feel hate, which only made things worse over time. And then a few days earlier, on March 13th, he posted about struggling with self-worth, saying that he was feeling like a fraud. Like when people told him he deserved something, it made him feel sneaky, like damn, if only they knew his thoughts. For months now, fans have been voicing concerns over his well-being, pointing to videos and pictures where he just doesn't seem like himself. He honestly just seems over life at this point. The man's been through a lot, especially growing up in the spotlight in Hollywood from such a young age. Navigating fame while being surrounded by powerful and controversial figures like Diddy, for example, couldn't have been easy. It's no wonder he looks emotionally drained now. Even though he's now in his mid-30s, trauma just doesn't appear with age. In fact, it often hits harder once you're older and fully start to process and understand what really happened to you. The weight of those experiences can resurface in powerful, overwhelming ways. But here's to hoping that rumors are baseless and that Justin and the Bieber family are in a good place. This is especially sad because he also just brought a baby boy in this world.
I gotta stay out of
There's too much going on behind closed doors that a lot of people don't know. Like, for all you know, it's just maybe he's scared. He's a first-time father. Like, there's so much that could be going on in this man's head. Or even in Hailey's, like, defense, like, even her, you don't know what's going on in that household with that relationship, what he's going through her. Like, I think if don't quote me, but I think Justin Bieber just lost his grandpa or something like that. And it's just like, what if he's going through that? Like, y'all don't understand. Like, y'all don't know everything.
But most of your celebrities smoke. Mm-hmm. Like heavy. Like, majority of you just don't see some of them with it like as out as in public, but majority 98% of them smoke, like, and it's
or drink like a sailor.
It is crazy. Like, it is wild.
I don't know. I get the concerns. I really do.
Yeah, but now that I've watched this video, at first I was like, okay, I see, but then I seen what he was doing and I'm like, I don't see nothing heavy. He looks small, but that's just like sleep. I can look tired, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, from getting no rest.
I mean, even if
don't mean
small,
I'm on
maybe
something.
He's not gonna. Maybe he has a high metabolism. I don't fucking know.
People lose weight for stressing, like all kind of regular, normal stuff.
Yeah.
And the first thing,
I mean,
like I said,
this can go 100 ways of, you know, yes and no. So it's just like there's pros and cons about it. But regardless,
I didn't read enough to get where they reaching. That's all I'm gonna say. On my take, I just don't feel. As far as the world is reaching, I didn't get it from this segment. I just got he high as a kite 24/7 because he probably tired of the paparazzi, the world talking about him, getting on the internet, hearing about stuff.
He's been like this since he was a kid, so he never really got to have no privacy ever.
Nope. So and
instead,
the Diddy stuff,
unless it's in his house. But even in his house, nobody wants to stay in the house all day, every day. That right there takes a toll on you.
And then
so
dealing with that Diddy stuff is enough. Like, and then people turn it into a joke of it too, and it's serious for him.
Of all the Diddy stuff that they're like supposedly saying happened, and it's like, what if it didn't happen? Like he having to deal with that, you know? It's like there's so much stuff like, okay, he this happened, but this didn't happen, or stuff like.
But look, when the Diddy stuff really came out, how many TikToks did you scroll that was making jokes of it? But this is a person who really went through it. You know what I'm saying? But look at his mental. Like, as the world, we laughing at it, but he really went through it.
Yeah, or
it's not funny to him. It's not funny to him. So, I don't know. It's just many ways you can spin it. But these type of videos, I like these because it sparks conversation. You know, This is a good video, so I see why y'all want to react to it. Like, when you go to the comments and leave a comment, we can agree to disagree on a respectful level. Like, I don't like people who come in and just be like, y'all look dumb, y'all dumb. You can agree to disagree. That's why I said that's our take on it. We don't feel he's that far off. If you feel like he's
for different folks,
if you feel he's that deep, then that's your opinion. But we can still agree to disagree. Like, I ain't gonna hate you for saying like you feel like he in the deep end. Like, you probably a bigger Justin Bieber fan than me. I don't know a lot about him. And I just know about him when we was coming up because he our age, so we watched him as kids. Like, all I know is his old stuff when he first came out. I don't know none of the new stuff. So I'm just going off what I'm seeing in this video and taking it from the pictures. Let us know if you're a big Justin Bieber fan. Put us on. If you follow his life, because I know there are people out there, like when y'all put us on the X and Juice World, we would find out new stuff because we didn't know about them. So it could be Justin Bieber fans on this channel just like that and be like, hey, I've been a fan. I've been following him since Disney or whatever. And I let me put y'all on. Put us on game. You know what I'm saying? I would love to hear your take on his story and his life, his timeline and all that. But let us know what y'all thought. This was a good one to react to. See y'all on the next one.